Good morning, everybody. Hihane Wash Day. It is a beautiful day. Here in the Enchanted Forest, it's kind of wintry and blustery and a few squalls here and there. It's absolutely beautiful to look at as I'm looking out the window into the pine tree forest here in the Enchanted Forest. And so good morning, everybody. It's great to have you with me this morning. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Jacqueline. Hey, Cindy Lynn. Good to have you here. I was just tuned into Tracy Civic and Mervyn Kelly from Star to Stone. Oh my goodness, it was a wonderful show this morning. And so if you didn't have a chance to watch it, the good news is you can go to the Star Nation's radio and magazine page or from Star to Stone page and have a look-see because it'll be there in the archives. So a little wakalapi to start the day. Can't do it without the wakalapi, the coffee. Okay, so this morning, as we're all gathering together, if you care to like and share the show, that would be fantastic. And if you don't care to like and share the show, that's okay too. So I'm going to go ahead and share the show so that others will know where to find me. And I think that that's kind of important, that we all be part of what's going on this morning. All right. Excellent. Very good. And one more time. All right, good morning. It's important to get it out there and share it with everybody. So this morning we're going to have more fun with the Mystic's Heart, and I'm going to put it up straight away. The Mystic's Heart, that is where you can find the empowerment deck cards that we use every Tuesday morning that we have fun with. You know, it's not about getting too serious about things on Tuesday morning. It's all about having fun. It's about coming together, being in sacred space together, and, you know, some positive messages. The draw of the card, right? And being together in a good way. So themysticsheart.com is where you can find me. And also DeniseIwaniw.com. That is my new website. And soon there will no longer be, believe it or not, thetemplewithin.com. It will only be DeniseIwaniw.com. Our wonderful David Fix and Wendy Mersman are looking to get that link done yet this week. So templewithin.com is no longer, and DeniseIwaniw.com is the place to be. To find out about all of my classes that are upcoming, my books, my CDs, all those good sorts of things. And I'd just like to give a great big thank you to everybody who has purchased prayers and incantations to the light. I'm so excited about this book. A lot of years have gone into this book. And I'm just delighted that it is out and people are buying it. You know, I bought a whole lot of them, and they're already sold out at the school, which makes me very happy. So we have another shipment coming in for upcoming classes and things. And thank you to everybody who's just ordering them straight from my website, DeniseIwaniw.com. I thought this morning we could open up with a prayer from Prayers and Incantations to the Light, the big purple book. That's what I call it. That's the new technical term, is the big purple book, because that's kind of how I operate, really. All right. I thought we could do this morning a prayer for world peace. Open up with a prayer for world peace. So I'm just going to ask you all to, you know, create a sacred space for yourself. Be where you are. And be aware. Jane is saying, I start and end my day reading it. Thank you for that, Jane. I really appreciate that. Good morning, Sonia. You know, when you write the question always is, who's going to read what I write? And I'm one of those people that if I'm the only person that reads what I write, I'm okay with that. But as a writer, as an author, to know that what we've written has a positive impact on another person, on another living being, that makes my heart smile from ear to ear, as I say. Ear to ear, heart smile. Thanks, Jane. So this morning, everyone, if you nestle into wherever you happen to be, get in that space. A prayer for world peace. Oh, hey, Sonia. Story of my life these days. Good morning, Jane Uzarski. It is great to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy holidays, everyone. Good morning, Jules. Hey, Janice Francisco. It is a beautiful day. It truly, truly is. All right. So with all of us gathered here and those gathering, a prayer for world peace from the Big Purple Book, Prayers and Incantations to the Light. Creator of the universes, cosmos, galaxies, and grandmother Earth, rain your never-ending peace upon this blue-green planet and within the hearts and minds of humanity. Bring us to the understanding that we are all related. Help us to know that what we do to one, we do to all, including ourselves. In the ignorant places, bestow your wisdom. In the hateful places, deliver your love. In the unforgiving places, bring your understanding. In the blinded places, make us see through your eyes and know that all that is seen and unseen is a holy expression of you, the one love, the breath that brings all things to life. Your peace now reigns forever and ever, and so it is, and so it is, so be it. Blessings be. Blessings be. And for those of you that have the book and are wondering, it is located on page 75 of Prayers and Incantations to the Light, a prayer for world peace. And for those of you that like your books digitally, you can now purchase it on Kindle. For those of you that have an iPad and you like to have it on your iPad, you can purchase it at iTunes. And of course, you can get it in the soft cover black and white and in the hard cover in color. DeniseIwaniw.com, iTunes, and Amazon.com. All good things. So this morning, we're going to draw a group card. Hey, good morning, Erin Camacho. I love saying Hey Sapa behind you. Yes, this is Hey Sapa, this beautiful painting. For those of you that are in my Prayers and Incantations meditation group here on Facebook, you see me doing meditations in Hey Sapa. Hey Sapa means the Black Hills, in the Black Hills. And it's a very sacred place, we know, here in the United States. For those of you that are wondering, Hey Sapa, the Black Hills, where is that located in the United States? It is located in South Dakota, which is kind of in the breadbasket, northern breadbasket of the United States. And Hey Sapa, the Black Hills, is a very sacred, alive being to Native people. It's alive with the spirits of the land, and some say that it is the heartbeat of Turtle Island of Native North America. So Hey Sapa Olowan, that means the sacred songs of the Black Hills. And a couple of years ago here in Grand Rapids, the Grand Rapids Symphony had a native conductor, and it was a wonderful thing. The native conductor created a piece called Hey Sapa Olowan, which means the sacred songs of the Black Hills, and the maestro, David Lockington, he and I are friends. He asked me to come and speak to the members of the Grand Rapids Symphony Orchestra about what it is that they were going to be playing. And so I went to the rehearsal hall at St. Cecilia's, And David let me step onto his maestro stage, that place from where all magic begins with the maestro, and to address the members of the orchestra about the legends of, and I believe the realities of the Black Hills and the spiritual beings and the spiritual nature of Hesapa. So after the performance, many of the members of the orchestra, the symphony, walked up to me and said it was the first time that they really felt a connection to spirit playing a symphonic piece, because I had spent the time talking to them about what it is that they would be bringing into the room. Prayers and incantations. When we speak, when we sing, when we play music, we are invoking. We are invoking a reaction, an alchemy in the universe. And it's up to us how we're going to invoke, how we're going to do incantate, speak, put forth, create, recreate. We all have opportunities to do it and redo it, repeat doing it, right? All those definitions of insanity. And so when we're playing music, we bring the presence of spirit into the room. When we create art, when I first moved into this home, what you don't see on the other side of this room in my office is Little Bighorn. Yes, a painting of Little Bighorn. And so I walked in and I saw a U.S. cavalry officer painted on the wall in Little Bighorn. And I thought, oh my goodness, I don't know that I could be okay having an office space in here. And a friend of mine walked in and said, well, why don't you paint something that you love on the other wall to balance it out? And so I was talking to my dear friend Claudia Nielsen, who is a magnificent artist. And she said, well, what would your ideal be? And I said, well, for me, the ideal would be to bring Hesapa into my room, the Black Hills, to balance out Little Bighorn behind me here. And so that is what we have. The Little Bighorn scene, well, it's in front of me now, and Hesapa behind, because it brings the energy of into the room. And they're both aspects of history. Right? You're rewriting history or trying to rewrite history. I'm not really into that. What happens, happens, and we need to, I believe, learn from it. And if we wipe it away, pretty soon everyone forgets. But that's just me. That's just my thought. So, okay, boy, we went right off the rails with that, didn't we? Hihane Wash Day while we're on the subject. Good morning. Oh, speaking of that, I'd like to give a great big shout out to the actor Christian Bale, Batman, aka Batman. Christian Bale flew up from California yesterday to visit all of the youth, the young people at Gather Our Children Home Safe House in Oglala. So there's some wonderful photos on Facebook of Barbara and Cheryl and the children with Christian Bale looking very much Batman-like, the Cape Crusader. So that was just fantastic seeing all that. So Christian, if you happen to be out watching this show somehow, thank you. Wopila Tonka on behalf of myself and Gathering Thunder Foundation, Gather Our Children Home, and of course all of the children at Gather Our Children Home, because the smiles on their faces having Batman, the real Batman, come for a visit, absolutely priceless. Priceless. Good morning, Susan. Hey, Margaret. All right. So everybody, deep breath. Got to hold the world. Got to hold the world in a peaceful place. Shine your light. That's the best way to do it. Sometimes people say, Dana, how can we do that? I'm just one person. Well, if every one person, shone their heart light, let that imagine. John Lennon was right. Okay, so we're going to pick a group card this morning. And we're focusing on animals this morning, by the way. Yeah, isn't that awesome, Angie? Christian Bale taking the time to be with the little ones. It is so sweet. Oh, goodness. Hey, Nikki. All right, so the card that is popping up this morning from, the Spirit of Mythology Empowerment deck. It's for all of us. It's the unicorn. So this is just a lovely reminder from the universe about the teaching of the unicorn. What is the teaching of the unicorn? The teaching of the unicorn is this: let your light shine. Let your light shine. On Tracy and Mervin's show, it was a great discussion about how sometimes we can become fearful of letting our light shine because there are the doubters, there are the Debbie Downers, there are the haters. Haters are going to hate. Debbie Downers are just always going to be down. And the doubting Thomases, sometimes the light goes off. Shine your light anyway. Shine your light anyway, right? Let the haters hate. Love them anyway. Doesn't mean you have to love them up close and personal. No, no, no. We can love them from a distance, right? Love them anyway. Most importantly, shine your light anyway. Oh, goodness. So that's the message from the unicorn for all of us. Denise Francisco, Animal Day. Yay. That's right. Animal Day. I love animals. Hey, Missy. Yeah, I love animals. So it's Animal Day. Animal Totem Day, Mythology Day. It's all about animals today. We are all related. We are all related. There's one thing about standing in your light that is so beautiful, because pretty soon you stand in your light with such authority and with such understanding of your unique light that eventually people don't bother. They just don't bother to go there, because the light becomes you and you just become your light. And I want to say something too, Tracy, about the point that you made, because it was so perfect. And I hear this all the time, that people can't speak what's on their mind or be who they are because they're around a certain relative, a certain quote unquote friend. Sometimes we have to be careful. We have to realize who our audience is in any given moment. But I would also say to that, those are often opportunities to help others realize their light, as you mentioned. So thank you for that. And we are all animals too. That's right. All right. So let's go with this one. Okay. Susan Wilbur. This one is for you. It is the Phoenix. The Phoenix. Again, I rise. Again, I rise, says the Phoenix. This is a card of spiritual initiation. This is a card that says, Susan is a woman that's walked through a few fires, made it to the other side of the fire, and kept walking, kept rising. And one of the things that I love for people who personify the Phoenix is this. People who personify the Phoenix don't wallow in the past. Some people take up residency in the past. Some people take up residency in a whole lot of places. Some people take up residency out in the ethers and you can't hardly reel them back in. And so life is about movement. It's about the sacred hoop. It's about the wheel. It's about the adventure. It's about soul growth and learning. And those that represent the Phoenix, or that the Phoenix is very apparent in their journey, such as yourself, Susan, says to me that for you, the wheel keeps moving. The growth continues, and the knowledge becomes your wisdom. It's making you a wise woman, and you choose that rather than to take up residency in one place. I hope that makes sense. Some people have tragedies happen to them, and they take up residency within the tragedy, rather than allowing the tragedy to become wisdom that then helps others. I believe that everything that happens to us happens for us so that we can help others. Right? A labor of love. Jane Joubert. This one is for you. Boy, I'm a busy lady this morning. Text messages, phone calls. Wow. Okay. Jane, it is a message from the penguin. The penguin is a star being. The penguin is one of those magnificent spiritual allies or totem animals in other traditions, and in the Lakota tradition, according to the way that I've been taught, that leads us into the dream world. And oftentimes When a penguin appears to us in our dreams or in our meditation or prayer time, contemplation, or you just keep seeing things related to penguins, it's like, why do I keep, everywhere I look, there's a penguin? What is up with that? Sometimes the message is pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Often also when the penguin is showing up, Spirit is calling you perhaps to a time of meditation and contemplation. A little journeying. Pay attention to your dreams, Jane. And I would offer, if I were you, I would spend some time going on a journey this afternoon or this morning with the penguin. And you can simply ask for the presence of the penguin, right? Penguin, thank you for journeying with me in meditation today. There you go. Hey, good morning. They are, Becca. Tracy is saying, I shine no matter who I'm around. I'm just me, and that's all I can give the naysayers. That's right. Haters are going to hate, and so what? I don't like everybody either. So sometimes I can be crabby around certain people. And so I shine my light, they shine yours, and you just love them anyway. Love them anyway. All right. Jay Nuzarski. Oh, it's the Firebird. From the Spirit of Mythology Empowerment deck. It is the Firebird. The Firebird says this: do not be afraid, be alive. You know, we just didn't come here to this earth plane to be afraid. When we all decided, I believe, this is just me speaking from my little point of view, when we decided that we were going to have this human experience in this physical body, I don't think anybody said, I think I'm just going to go there and just be afraid all the time. I think most of us were like, yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to go there. I'm going to shine my light. I'm just going to, do what my soul is supposed to be doing so that I can learn and grow and become and self-realize and come home and look at my life and say, hey, I did okay. I shined my light down there. I learned some things. My soul is better for it. I don't think anybody ever said, I think I'm just going to go be fearful all the time and not really want to live, right? So this is a wonderful reminder for you, Jane, that you are a woman who lives. You are. And so it is a reminder from Spirit that says, that's right, Jane. Don't be afraid. Be alive. Doesn't mean don't be. There are times you have to be cautious and smart about things. I'm not just saying let's be willy-nilly in the world, but you know what I'm saying. So this is a wonderful atta-girl from Spirit. Don't be afraid, Jane. Be alive. And continue to be alive. Shine that light. You got a beautiful light. Just saying. Coffee has a beautiful light too. All right. Let's get going on this. Hey, Polly Jo LeBay. And y'all know Polly Jo. Chakra Sessions with Polly Jo. She's up at the top of the hour at 11 a.m. And you can find her show page, Chakra Sessions with Polly Jo LeBay, here on Facebook. And you will be able to watch her show. It is outstanding. All right, here we go. Missy, this one is for you. All right, it is Shunkmani Tutanka. Shunkmani Tutanka, the wolf spirit. Spirit of the wolf. Spirit of the wolf is the protector of children. It's the protector of elderlies. And it is the teacher. This is a card that reminds you that your life is a gift. The way you live your life is a gift back to the Creator. And always remember, says Shunkmani Tutanka, that you are teaching others by the way that you live. Teach the children well. So this is a reminder that you are a teacher. You are always teaching. Sometimes you are called into a leadership position. Maybe that feels a little uncomfortable, but it's okay. You are up to the task, Missy. Teach the children well. Your life is your legacy. And when you're feeling like you need a little help in that department, you can call on the Spirit of the Wolf. Oh, goodness. Shunkmani Tutanka, the big dog. All right, let's have a little look-see before I get too distracted again, because I do that. All right. Janice Francisco, the donkey is here for you, the donkey. I love this card from the Totem Animals deck. The donkey says it's wonderful to be of service, to be of selfless service. It's wonderful to volunteer and raise your hand and I'll do that and I'll help with this and you bet you can count on me. And the donkey also says, and it's also okay, Janice, to say no. It's okay to say no. But you know what? Sometimes we feel a little bad saying no, don't we? Sometimes we do. It's like, but if I say no, then I won't look like a nice person. If I stand up for myself, if I say that's just really horsepucky, I'm not going to look like a nice person if I take a stand on an issue. Donkey says do it anyway. It's okay to say no. It's okay to stand up and say not today, or maybe not ever again. Never going to happen again, or maybe next week. So this is an affirmation of the fact that you are a person who selflessly serves, a magnificent volunteer. You will give. And Donkey is saying, and you know what, Janice, it's okay to say no. Sometimes we have to. We just do. Or we can burn out. I used to be one of those people that always said yes. And then I got smart along the way when my health began to suffer and decided that no was an okay word. And no to circumstances in my life. Right? It doesn't always make you popular, let me tell you, but it's okay. Sometimes when our health is being affected is when we finally say enough is enough. Right? Okay. Angie Town, you beautiful thing. Angie, this one is for you. Speaking of all of that, the white buffalo calf woman, Te Sa-wi-an. Te Sa-wi-an. Sa means off-white. Ska means white. Shka, white. Sa, off-white. Te, buffalo. That's the old way of saying white buffalo calf woman. Te Sa-wi-an. White buffalo calf woman says it's important to receive as much as it is to give. So this is a wonderful dovetail after Janice's card. You are welcome for that, Janice. Yeah, sometimes we need to be reminded that it's okay to say no. To shut the door on some things in our lives. Yeah. So, Angie, remember this holiday season, my love. It is as important to receive as it is to give. And if that means giving to yourself, then, honey girl, you take time to give to yourself. Because we have to do that sometimes. Good morning, Bill Elliott. Good to see you in the house. Yeah, we have to take care of ourselves, too. It's very important. Cindy Lynn. Ooh, it's Wambly Oyate. The Eagle Nation. The Eagle Nation. Eagle is with you. Some people refer to Eagle as the Archangel or the Archangel Michael as the Eagle. And Eagle Wambly Oyate says, rise above. Rise above. Sometimes we have to rise up, and we have to rise up above and beyond certain situations, don't we? But it's also saying, remember that your life is serving a higher purpose. Your life, Cindy Lynn, also serves a higher purpose. Know that. You are here for a reason. And I would add to that that your prayers are very potent. Eagle flies closest to Wakantanka, the great mystery, the holy mystery. And so the eagle says to us, it's good to be close to Wakantanka, to the great mystery. It's good to be in the energy of Creator, of the Tankashilas, the Creator spirits, the Holy Spirits, the Wakanwashte, the good spirits. So rise above, keep your prayers strong. They are potent. Spirit sees you. And sometimes being the eagle is not easy. And that's an acknowledgement of that. All right, Judy Danifel, this one is for you. Shuffle, shuffle. It is, the message of the otter. The otter. The otter is all about play and playfulness. And so, Judy, if you have been too serious, the otter is calling you out and saying, you know what, go make a snow angel. Go make some snowballs and throw them. Hug a tree. Make snow angels, make snowballs, throw them, and hug a tree. Go outside, play in the snow, get goofy. The message for you this week is get out there and play. Let that inner child have some playtime. We have to do that. We have to do that. I love being playful. And sometimes people will say to me, I'm too playful. I'm not serious enough about stuff. Well, you know what? Life is serious enough, isn't it, everybody? All right. You are welcome, Cindy Lynn. Wambli Oyate. Sonia is saying she's stuck in a situation right now. I should have said no by trying to make the best of it and learn my lesson. Like they say, this too shall pass. Yeah, sometimes, the best way we learn how to say no is by saying yes and then going, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? Right? And so the teaching of the donkey sometimes is because we're so stubborn and wanting to fix other people's stuff, or to volunteer to be the good person the night, whatever it happens to be. Or maybe we're just a person who thinks, I just don't ever do enough for other people. The teaching of the donkey then hits us right in the keister, doesn't it? Oh, next time I'm just going to say no, because that's a lot less painful. All right. The other thing when you say no is people become a little more respectful of your time and of your borders and boundaries, and what you will and will not allow in your life. And again, at first, it's not easy, but it's okay. That too shall pass, and pretty soon there's a little more respect, or maybe the crowd around you thins out. That's okay too. Let that be. Hey, Julie. It's good to see you. All right, Sonia, this one is for you, my love. Okay. Oh, it's the centaur. One of my favorite characters in Harry Potter, the centaur. The centaur says, healer, heal thyself. This is a card that says, Sonia, you need a break. Girlfriend, you need a break. This is a card that says, stop doing and just be. Take care of you. Y-O-U. Healer, heal thyself. The centaur is the divine doctor. Divine doctor is giving you a prescription. And I am emphasizing that right now. Hey, Nikki. So there you go. Sit your little took us down. Yeah. Rob is saying, sometimes we just feel our karma means we owe the world and our suffering is deserved. Oh my God, isn't that the truth? And that is so old, and that is so boring. I'm not here to say that the wheel and karma and all of that isn't what it is, but I am saying that why does it always have to be negative? Why isn't the karma all about mostly joy? When people talk about karma, it usually means, oh crap, somebody's going to get the cosmic thwack, or they're going to get a good comeuppance. What about if we talked about the karmic wheel being, wow, look at the joy. Joy begetting joy. Abundance begetting abundance. I'm with you on that, Rob. That's a whole show, isn't it? Okay, and I do digress, so let me get out of that space for a minute. Doesn't always have to be negative. Everything doesn't have to be negative. Okay, Tracy Civic, you beautiful thing. It's the crow. It's the crow. You know what this crow says? My life and my light are eternal gifts from the Creator. This crow, it's kind of like Hugin and Moonin, but it's not the raven, but it's the crow. The crow says you are ancient, older than time itself. And you are being asked, Tracy, to reach into the ancientness of what your soul knows to be true. Yggdrasil. You and Nellie were talking about Yggdrasil this morning, the world tree from Norse mythology or Norse reality. I would say mythology is reality, only on a different octave, right? In another terrestrial landscape. Yes, this is asking you to please dig into your ancient wisdom and knowledge and share that with the world. The old crow. The old crow knows a lot of stuff. Old crow knows a lot of stuff. Nellie, Mervyn Kelly. It's the white eagle. Wamblishka, one of the medicine men out on the reservation. He has this kind of comical spirit that comes in who goes by the name of Wamblishka. And so when Wamblishka comes into the inipi, we know that there's going to be some laughter. Because sometimes we learn best through laughter, don't we? Some people learn best through piety and self-flagellation and pain and suffering and sorrow and then there are those who can learn in the pain and suffering and sorrow, as we all do, but also in laughter. Sometimes the most profound ancient teachings come to us in times of laughter and joy, when our own energy is so elevated by laughter, because it is good medicine, by the way, that revelations come to us that couldn't come to us in any other way, in moments of joy, of passion, of ecstatic union with the One. White Eagle says to you, Mervyn Kelly, ancient teachings are being revealed to you at this time. Pay attention. And also remember that they are taught through laughter, through play, and unexpected ways. Yeah, Nellie. Life is certainly serious enough. We need to be more playful to balance that. Oh my goodness. That is a truth right there. I would say absolutely to that one. All right. Rob, this one is for you, Rob Kendall. It is from the land of Mervyn Kelly, a white heart. The white heart, also known as Harry Potter's Patronus. I love Harry Potter. You all know that. Harry Potter's Patronus. And this is a card of adventure. The white heart says, let the adventure begin. Look at life as a grand adventure. Welcome to the grand adventure, says the white heart. And let the adventure begin. In other words, allow it. Allow it. Ever know anybody that the minute something starts to get fun or adventure or joyful, they go, oh no, I can't have adventure. I can't have fun. My life is far too serious for that. I'm far too, brainiac for that. I dwell in the place of my brain and in my consciousness, and therefore fun is not allowed. Adventure? No. Adventure is only to be found in volumes and volumes of endless numbers and words. No. Well, yeah, for some people, but the white heart says, allow adventure of many sorts, of all sorts, to begin. Sometimes all we have to say is, I welcome adventure, good adventure. I welcome some fun. Hey, this year I'm skiing for the first time. That was, I'm a pretty adventurous person. I just am. I like to surf. I pretty much do it all because I love to live life. I came here to live it. I didn't just come here to die. I came here to live it and then die of my physical body. So this year I'm going skiing. Got the ski stuff. And why not? I never would have thought I'd be skiing. I married a, semi-pro snowboarder. Todd back in the day, semi-pro snowboarder. He still snowboards. He's pretty amazing at it. And so I thought, well, there's no reason I can't go out on those hills. If I can surf, if I can I could probably ski. If I can ride horses like that, I'm going skiing. And I may always ski on the bunny hill. I don't know. And I'm okay if I only ski on the bunny hill or in the backyard, in the forest. I'm okay with that. But I'm going to give it a try anyway. And I don't even know why I said all of that. I'm kind of in a goofy mood today, as you could tell. Nikki Jorgensen. It's the hawk. Cheta oyate. And it's not, you have to use common sense too. Yes, they sure do, Laura. What a great question. Thank you for asking that. Nikki, it's the hawk. The hawk says, be fearless. Be fearless. Hawk. Take a close look at the situations in your life and be fearless in interacting with the people, the situations, all of those things in your life. Be fearless. Oh my goodness. I see things with great clarity, says the hawk, and I have nothing to fear. Sometimes people can, in our humanity, because we do this sometimes, we don't want to see stuff, so we just, here's us. I'm not going to look. And Spirit says, but you need to look. You need to look at things clearly. And when you look at things clearly, you really get down to the nitty gritty. You find out there wasn't anything to be fearful of anyway. Because there is a teaching of Chaita, which says everything that you fear is going to come to you so that you can look at it. You can overcome it and go, really, I was afraid of that the whole time? It's that monster under the bed that really gets big and pretty soon takes over the whole room of our interior noodle, right? You see things clearly. See things clearly. If you're not seeing them clearly, dig in. You have nothing to fear, Nikki. That is a great question, Laura. I'm just going to move right up to that. Polly Jo LeBay, this one is for you, Laura. Do totems change as we progress? Yes, they do. Some stay forever. And then some go, some move on in. They do, just like angels. Just like, there are so many spiritual allies. We didn't come here just alone. I don't believe that we did. And as somebody who is a seer, it's been my experience all of these years that we didn't come here alone. We're not alone. We have the choice to be alone or feel alone. You are welcome, Nikki. That is right. When am I? Okay, here we go. Margaret, my granddaughter loves Harry Potter. Me too. Janice Francisco, my mother-in-law. You spoke about skiing and then drew the fearless card. Love it. That's right. So you might be out on the bunny hill with me at least a couple of times, Janice. That would be welcome. All right, let's keep going here. Margaret Spooner. Margaret. All right. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, here we go. It's the salmon. The salmon. Beautiful. I'm just going to type in real quick because I don't do this often enough. TheMysticsHeart.com. That's where you can see all of David's amazing artwork. And yes, by the way, you can buy these framed. You can buy postcards. You can buy coffee mugs, tote bags with your favorite cards, the artwork on them, and their mantra. Okay, so the salmon, Margaret. All right. My challenges become my triumphs. When I face my fears and overcome them, I grow in understanding. So this is also another card that talks about facing fears and becoming fearless. The salmon says, the salmon is pretty brave. Always sometimes going upstream, upstream, upstream. The salmon also says, let go. Some people say, let go and let God. Take over the steering wheel, God, because I'm headed for a crash landing here. So somebody take it over because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. The salmon says, let go. Enjoy the ride. And it's not to be willy-nilly, but sometimes we do have a white knuckle, right? Trying to control, and salmon says, let go. No need to be in that much control. Face what it is you need to face and grow in understanding. So isn't that nice? Here's the fish is swimming now. Okay, I do digress in age as well. Polly Jo. Did I give one to you, Polly Jo? Polly Jo, this one is for you. It's a haka. Hey haka. Polly Jo, when Hey haka shows up, Hey haka says it's a brand new day, baby. It's a brand new day. Welcome a brand new day. And make it whatever you wish to make it. Hey haka says, every day is a love song from the Creator. Make it your day. And how do you greet the day? How do you greet the day? That's the first place where we can set intention, is before our eyeballs are even open. We can already begin to plan for the day energetically, right? Anyway, this is a card of a brand new day, my love. Welcome to a brand new day. It's a potent. Hey haka is big medicine, right? Pejuta tonka. Pejuta tonka. Pejuta medicine. Tonka big. Pejuta tonka big medicine. Yeah. All right. Jocelyn. Jocelyn. It's the buffalo. Tatanka Oyate. Tatanka Oyate. This is also a card of giving and receiving. This is a card that acknowledges that you give a lot. Sometimes you give until you have got nothing left to give. This card for you today is a card of respite. You and Sonia, it's a card of respite. My life is a gift from the Creator. That is the message of Tatanka. Every ounce of our life and our life force is a gift from Wakan Tanka, the great mystery, the great holiness. Wakan means holy. Tonka, great, large, the large, holy mystery. Because you are that large, holy mystery here on earth. You are a gift. This is a reminder. Take care of the gift that Creator has given you. And I'm hearing you drumming, by the way. I'm hearing drumming. So you are being called to your drum. All right. Laura. This one is for you, Laura. Oh, it is the raven. Hugin and Moonin. We have a pair of ravens that live out in the pine stand in the back. We have a couple acres of just beautiful pines. And we have two ravens. We have named them Hugin and Moonin. The raven says this to you, Laura. Thank you for being brave enough to be the person who will retrieve the light of wisdom, the light of healing, the light of knowledge, sometimes in the deepest, darkest of places. In other words, sometimes the brightest lights are called to shine at the darkest of places. This is a thank you to you from the universe, Laura, for being one of those people who will go into the darkest of places with your light for the benefit of others, for the benefit of knowledge and wisdom. So this is a Wopila. It's a Wopila Tonka. I seek and find the light in all things, and I share my light with the world. Haye. In the Lakota tradition, women do not say aho. That's in the Lakota tradition. Maybe in other traditions they do. Sometimes they say ahau. But in the Lakota tradition, women say haye. Haye. Or li 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 li. That would be. Sometimes you hear that as well. All right. I hope you're having as much fun as I'm having this morning. That's all I'm going to say because I am having fun. Mary Ann. Mary Ann. The dolphin. Mary Ann Malika, you are being called by the dolphin spirits. How perfect for you, the dolphin spirit. The dolphin spirit says, come and listen to Spirit. Spirit is speaking to you. You know, dolphins are so incredibly intelligent, wise, compassionate, and loving. Well, I would say to you, you're down there in the beautiful state of Florida, in this piece of the beach. Oh my goodness. Her work at Piece of the Beach on Etsy, incredible. She's an amazing photographer. Well, the dolphins are calling to you. Spirit of the dolphin is calling to you. William Bill Elliott. This one is for you. It is the Wolverine. This is a Wolverine household. And Todd is a graduate of the University of Michigan. I went to Davenport University, so that's, pretty cool, but we're a U of M household. Not that I'm not proud of Davenport University. And there I go digressing again. So the Wolverine says this. This is about being a peaceful warrior. You ever know people who always have their dukes up? They're always itching for a fight. Doesn't matter. Their dukes are always up. They're either itching for a fight or they're expecting a fight. The Wolverine says, you need to be in a place of knowing when to fight, knowing when to step back, knowing when to engage, knowing when to disengage from drama, trauma, crapadiddle, whatever it happens to be, and set really good boundaries. This is a card, Bill Elliott, of setting boundaries. If there are people in your life that you are allowing to abuse, passively, aggressively. That's, for me, the worst form of abuse is people who are passive aggressive. Whatever form of abuse it is, malfeasance, set some boundaries, my friend. Set some boundaries. And know when to engage or when to simply walk away and disengage. Because sometimes winning the battle does not mean you're going to win the war. So know which battles to engage in and which to walk away from. Sometimes we have to walk away from people, situations, places, things, thoughts, outdated belief systems. So I hope that made sense. All right, Julie Hedges. Julie Hedges. Bill is saying, yeah. Sometimes we just have those times in our lives where we just have to say no more. I'm cutting the crap out of my life, the crapadiddle, I call it. It's a technical term, crapadiddle. It encompasses all sorts of drama, pettiness, passive aggressiveness, and all of those kind of things that, life is way too short. So I just encompass it, wrap it up in a bow, package in a bow, and label it crapadiddle. All right, Bill, agreed. Boundaries 2017. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, that's right. Take those boundaries into 2018, Bill. All right. Julie. It's the Thunderbird, the Wakian Oyate. Wakian. Eon is like the flying stone. In the beginning was the Stone Nation, the Eon Nation. And out of the Stone Nation was born the Wakian. Out of the earth was born the Wakian, the all-seeing eye of Wakantanka. You know what? Thunderbird sees everything. In the tradition that I'm taught in the Lakota tradition, if we are not using our medicine well, if we are not using our chanupa, our sacred pipe, we're not smoking it in a positive way, we're not using our gifts and talents in a positive way, the Wakian will take it from us. And I've known people whose chanupas have been broken in two, whose chanupas have cracked and they can no longer use them. I've known people whose chanupas have gone, or their pipes, their sacred pipes have gone missing and come back when they get back on the red road after taking a little side trip into the pucker brush or the black and blue road. The Wakian also is the one who says to us when we need to hear this, stay on your path. Don't be diverging off of your path into the pucker brush, the black and blue road, over here, over there, trying to divert your attention from what you're supposed to be doing. The Thunderbird says, stay on your path. Stay on your path. Even if there are winds of opposition in your own mind. Sometimes the winds of opposition come from other people gossiping and going on and, crying all around about stuff. Sometimes the winds of opposition are right here in our own noodle. So the Thunderbird says, despite any winds of opposition, stay the course, fly. Look at that, how stealthy and beautiful. Stay the course. Stay up your path. Haye mitakiapi. Haye mitakiapi. All right, who have I not covered in here? All right, Elise. Elise Miller. This one is for you, and I know that you are rocking your bald head. I know you are looking really good. I just know you are. Okay, it's the seagull. This one doesn't get drawn very often. It's the seagull. The seagull says, get your butt outside. Yeah, get outside. Go outdoors. Spend some time in the great outdoors. Yeah. So you are being called, my love. Hey, Nicole Werner. You are being called, Elise, to get outside and take some deep breaths of fresh winter air into your body, into your soul, into your light. Outside you go. And I'm guessing probably a seagull is going to show up just for emphasis because totems tend to do that. Nicole Werner. Some of you are going to look at my book, Prayers and Incantations to the Light. Let me just grab it here. And on the back of my book is a photo of me and my baby girl, Heaven. Heaven's angel. Yeah. Here we are. And people have asked me, Dana, who takes these photos of you? That would be Nicole Werner. And she's extraordinary. Does she travel for hire? Absolutely. You would like her to come to Massachusetts or Michigan or wherever? She can arrange that with you. She's in school right now, so it might, be a little while, but she's extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary and a whole lot of fun. And, the great part is she even does all of your makeup and your hair while she's at it. Okay, so Nicole. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay, from the mythological deck, it is the air dragon. And for myself, and this is just, again, me, I like the dragons from the UK. Why? Because it reminds me of Arthur and the knights and the ladies of the realm and the magical enchanted lands there in the UK. So this mythology comes from the United Kingdom. And the air dragon asks the question, thank you, Rob. Yes, right now, Polly Jo LeBay is gearing up. So go head on over to Chakra Sessions. The air dragon asks you, Nicole, what are you creating with your mind? What are you creating with your thoughts? In this moment, what are you creating with your thoughts? Be positive with your thoughts. Encourage yourself. Be your own greatest cheerleader. Say good things to yourself. Nourish yourself. All of that. What are you creating with your thoughts? Keep your thoughts positive. And if you have a negative thought, bring it back around to a positive thought. Align yourself with positivity. What are you creating with the cherubim, the air beings, the air elementals of your mind? Yes, Nellie is saying dragons are awesome. They are. There are some doozies there at Tintagel, where Todd and I were married in Cornwall. Wow, some big ones. They're on the Cornish coast. Okay, Aaron Camacho. This one is for you. It is Mato Oyate, the Bear Nation. The Bear Nation represents the ancestors. The ancestors are calling to you, and the ancestors are thanking you. They are sending you Kichi Miigwech for all that you are doing on behalf of the ancestors and on behalf of the elderlies and the youth that currently reside upon Grandmother Earth. This is a thank you from your ancestors, from the Bear Nation, from the direction of the West, Sapa. Mato Oyate. Yeah. Mato Oyate. Mary Zarowitz. This one is for you. Shuffling along. It's the turtle. It's the turtle. Turtle is ancient. Turtle teaches us the importance of every day taking time to listen to the voice of Grandmother Earth and to the voice of Grandfather Sky. And so this is a reminder for you, Mary, to take the time today, tomorrow, the next week, every day, just for a moment, to listen to what Grandmother Earth has to say to you, and to listen to the voice of Grandfather Sky and the spirits in the sky, like the land of the Wakamwashte of the good spirits. It is a reminder that Grandmother always has something to share with us, so does Grandfather. Grandmother and Grandfather are always speaking to us. Nicole is saying, good lesson for me right now. Negativity has been creeping in lightly because too much on my plate right now. Yes. So sometimes we just have to stop and take a deep breath. Just stop and take a deep breath. You know Elise, my daughter, she's in nursing school. Last night she had finals last night in statistics, and she works as well. And so sometimes she'll reach out to me and say, Mom, I'm feeling overwhelmed. And I will typically text back to her, stop, take a really deep breath. And when you're breathing in, breathe in a word such as peace or joy, and exhale that at least 3 times. It helps to reset everything in our body. It begins the process of a new thought, because thoughts not only reside in our brain, they don't always just come out of our mouth, out of our eyes. Our thoughts can come out of our eyes too, right? The look, the stink eye, or you know what I'm saying. But our entire body knows what we're thinking. So a deep breath of positivity helps to reset even our cells. So there you go. There's a little hint from your Aunt Dee Dee today. A little hint from Aunt Dee Dee. Okay, Virginia. Good morning, Virginia. Hey, Judy. I did draw a card for you. I did indeed. And I believe it was a really good one. Virginia, it is the cricket, the teaching of the cricket. The cricket says, no more hiding under a bushel basket. No more shrinking from your gifts and talents. The cricket says it's time for you to sing your song. Sing out loud, sing it out strong. All of a sudden that song popped into my head. Sing a song, sing out loud, sing it out. Yeah, I don't even know who sings that, but it's being sung in my head right now. This is a song card. It says it is time for you to sing your song. No more shrinking away, in other words, from shining your gifts and talents and for sharing those with the world. This is a reminder that the world, the universe, every living thing needs your song, your unique song. Time to sing it. Time to dance it, to draw it, to write it, to be with it. All of our songs are needed at this time. They just are. All of us are needed. Katie Battle. Katie Battle. This one is for you. Oh, from the land of Scotland, the Highlands. It's Nessie, Loch Ness, from the Spirit of Mythology. And of course, Nessie comes from Scotland, up there near Farquhar Castle at Loch Ness. Nessie, the seahorse, the water horse, says, pay attention to your dreams and do not allow your dreams to die. Do not allow your dreams to die. Pay attention to your dreams, bring them to life, do not let them die, says Loch Ness. Let them flow out of you. Let them become real here on earth. Bring them to life. Bring your dreams to life. Whatever they may happen to be, Katie. You are a dream, right? Life is but a dream. And I believe that to be true. Oh, love you too, Judy. Thank you for that. Life is but a dream. Oh, thank you for that, Cindy Lynn. I appreciate that. I love Tuesdays together. Who have I not drawn a card for? If you would let me know, that would be magnificent. Speaking of the land of Scotland, Janet, this one is for you, and I hope you should have your book soon, Prayers and Incantations to the Light. The owl is here for you, Janet, the wise old owl. The wise old owl. The card of the owl represents wisdom. And one of the things I would say to you, Janet, is that you are not giving yourself enough credit for your wisdom. You are a wise woman. Acknowledge that within yourself. If there is a ceremony that you can do to acknowledge, do that. You are a wise woman. You are like the owl, right? right? The owl, the goddess. In the Blackfoot tradition, the owl represents wisdom. It represents the warrior woman. This is a card of the warrior woman, the wise warrior woman. Acknowledge that within yourself. And I would say to you, Janet, take a journey with the owl. Julie Lautner Parrish, a beautiful thing. This one is for you. It is the hippocamp. I love this card. The hippocamp comes to us from ancient Greece. The seahorse. Oh my. Well, okay. This is a card that isn't often drawn, and it is a card of forward movement. This card says that you are moving forward on your spiritual path at warp speed, if you allow it. Spirit is saying, allow the growth that is now occurring in your life. Flow with it. Be with it. Allow it to unfold and breathe. Sometimes when we can feel that we're growing, it's an interior growth, and we just feel like, geez, something's stirring, something's different about me. I feel different. Maybe I look different. Maybe I'm seeing things differently. This particular card of the hippocamp says, that's right, you're growing. You're growing in magnificent ways. Allow it. Spirit is leading you to what is next if you allow it. So allow and grow. This is a card of great growth if you allow it. And again, the hippocamp says it's important, just like I was talking about Nicole and my daughter Elise, to breathe in those times when we feel overwhelmed with our own personal growth. Hippocamp says, breathe. Hey, Shelley. You are welcome, Katie Battle. Jacqueline, the Wadjet from ancient Egypt. We often see this on Cleopatra or other pharaohs. We see this cobra. The cobra represents the divine oracle. Yes, I see what is not seen. This is a card that acknowledges your need to trust your intuition. Trust your inner sight, your third sight. Know that what you are seeing is accurate. Stop doubting yourself. And when you need perhaps a little more clarity in a situation, you can call upon, right, the spirit of Cobra, just as the Pharaoh would have done, or the oracle to the Pharaoh would have done. Every pharaoh had an oracle. Every temple had and still has in the ruins an oracle room. So trust your intuition, your knowing, your inner oracle. Shelley Terhorst, do you think, oh, this is a great question. Good morning, Star. Do you think when animals show up in one's dream time that it has meanings? Absolutely. I do believe that, Shelley. Yes, it does have a meaning. And what I typically say to people is ask the question, what does that particular animal mean to you? What does that particular animal mean to you? Because there are volumes written about totem animals according to, different perspectives, and we can add on with that information. But first and foremost, what does it represent to you? To you. You are welcome, Jacqueline. You are welcome, Julie Lautner Parrish. Star. It's the rabbit. It's the rabbit. When the rabbit shows up, oftentimes what the rabbit is saying is this: Star, don't be so doggone hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others. Be gentle in situations right now. Don't tread too hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. Do something to nourish yourself this holiday season. Take care of you too. You don't take care of everybody else, just that alone. The rabbit says, take care of yourself too, Star. Be gentle with yourself. Nourish yourself. Be gentle. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. Abundance is all around and within me. This is also a card of abundance. Okay. Cindy Lynn. So anyway, it's all about taking care of yourself, being gentle with yourself, nurturing yourself, walking gently in your thoughts, walking gently upon your own heart. Be good to yourself, Star. Be gentle with yourself and others at this time. Cindy Lynn is saying, had coyotes all over my dream the other night after your show last week, talking about them. Yes. The coyote, the teaching of the coyote is this: our teachers come in many forms. And sometimes we can't see our teacher because we're stuck in the middle of the forest of trees. Sometimes our greatest teachers come through our greatest pain, through people who are our greatest pain, through situations that are troubling, that try us, that send us through the fires of life. The coyote says, teachings are coming to you. Magnificent wisdom teachings are coming to you. Be mindful that they come from many places, through many situations, experiences, through many situations and experiences when we're not even aware that a teaching is coming to us. Yeah, I love the card of the coyote. It is my favorite card in the totem deck because it does remind us that there are teachers all around us, seen and unseen, and it's up to us to be awake and aware. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm so excited to receive this morning. Sending lots of love and light to you, Star. Lots of love and light. Absolutely. Sometimes we forget to be gentle with ourselves. We think to ourselves, well, you should be doing that. Why didn't you do this? If you did do it, well, I could have done it better. Why didn't I do it that way? Whatever it happens to be. Putting everybody first all the time? No. Today the rabbit says it's all about you. Take care of you and be gentle with you. And lastly, Julie Fortino. This one is for you. It is the Mountain Lion card. Oh, this is a beauty. Mountain Lion. The Mountain Lion says, I know who I am. I walk firmly along my path. I know who I am and I walk firmly on my path. Goes back to the show with Tracy and Mervyn. When you are walking firmly in your light, not, in ego space or any of that, but you know who you are. You're walking on your path. Be good with that. And sometimes people will come, or situations or thoughts or memories or any of that, that can potentially take us from our path, take us from fully knowing and growing into who we are. The Mountain Lion says, remember, you know who you are. Walk firmly in that. Walk brilliantly in that, Julie. You know who you are. Walk firmly in your light. Walk your path. Be that. You are very welcome, my friend. Even listening to the cards of others leads to insightful thoughts and feelings. Oh, thank you for that, Janice. Thank you for that. I really enjoy my Tuesday mornings with each and every one of you. And again, I want to say thank you for being in sacred space with me today. Thursday evenings, once a month, I am with Carl and Ortrune Franklin for the Mystery School teachings. And this week I will be with Ortrune because Carl has another, place to be, Santa Claus season, and all. So Ortrune and I will be together Thursday evening at 8 p.m. talking about the many facets or the esoteric meanings of the winter solstice, including Christmas. So with that, everyone, get out there, shine your light, Shine. That's right. Your boots were made for walking. I can hear Nancy Sinatra in my mind. Thank you for that, Julie, because it's going to be playing now the rest of my day. Luckily, I really like that song. Your boots are made for walking and your light was made for shining. And with that, everyone, thank you for being with me today. Get out there and shine your light. Blessings be, everyone.